Donald Trump was at a rally in Pennsylvania today, and he was lamenting the fact that he lost the 2020 election, and he was going on saying he never should have left after he lost. He should have, you know, they had the great border, they had this, they had that. Even though things weren't as great as he likes to think, we were shedding jobs left and right because he mishandled the pandemic. But he says he should have tried to stay in power. Well, here's the thing: he tried. He tried everything he could think of, and none of it worked. And the only other thing he could have tried was to pull some kind of squatters' rights thing and stay in the White House after January 20th, 2021. Well, that wouldn't have worked because, per the Constitution, at 12 noon on the 20th of January, Joe Biden took the oath of office and he became president. And at 12 noon on January 20th of next year, I assume it's going to be Kamala Harris is going to be taking the oath of office and she will become president. And there's nothing that can stop that. You can't pull squatters' rights and say, well, I'm sitting in the Oval Office. I get to be president now. That doesn't work. That's not how any of it works. And there's nothing he could have done. But what else does it mean? Does he mean that should he be reelected? And I don't think he will, but that he thinks when he gets reelected again, that he's just not going to leave after 4 years because he'll be term limited out? Does he think he'll just ride it out and he can just stay as president or try to declare something and, not leave? That has never happened in our country. There has always been an election, there's always been an inauguration, and we've always moved on. We've never had a president just carry over. There have been presidents that have won additional terms, most famously FDR winning 4. We've had vice presidents who have followed their president and gotten their own term, but we've never had a president just stay. And that's what Donald Trump is suggesting, that could just happen. And it can't. It can't happen, but Donald Trump would want you to believe it is because he thinks he should just get whatever he wants. Now, he's not going to win this election. All he's doing is whining and crying and complaining that he lost the last time. And most of his grievances and what he says about his term are false. The border wasn't nearly as secure. The wall that he built is collapsing. And, as far as jobs and stuff, we shed more jobs because he mishandled the pandemic. The economy was on its way to doing what it still did under Joe Biden. So, despite what Donald Trump says, there's nothing he could have done, and he's not going to win this time, so he's not going to be able to just stay in 4 years. In 4 years, we're going to have another election. I assume Kamala Harris will win that one as well, and she will remain president, but that's only because she won the election. Donald Trump is not going to be able to just stay put. He couldn't stay put then. It's not going to happen in the future. He's just whining and crying because he doesn't know what else to do.